welcome to the OMP podcast, where we specialize in close combat sports news. Your host with the most is me, Benny. At the table, as always, is my buddy Tommy. Not really at a table, a couple 100 miles away, in fact. But hey, you know,
Close
got
enough.
close enough. Uh,
Close.
how's life?
Life is good. Life is good, Benny. I discovered a YouTuber I really like, so
Mm-hmm.
I've been binge watching their videos.
Oh yeah.
Yep, working. That's been my life.
Hey, gotta slave away to you know keep the dogs at bay.
Got to work 65 years to live 10.
There you go. Amen, brother.
There. Amen. Merc.
Well,
How are you, Benny?
things have been going good. I got some stuff lined up for January. Got some things on schedule. Gonna go to another gun show and work said gun show. Uh, other than that, not a whole lot going on. Changed the logo around, as our listeners will see on Instagram and Twitter. I'm gonna change the Spotify and YouTube tonight, as well as the RSS and everything else.
Beautiful.
Yeah, things are going good though. I'm really happy with the podcast so far. We're doing great, I would say, wouldn't you?
We're doing better than I thought we would be.
Yeah, yeah. From our, I would say, experiences in history, I wouldn't say that you and I would make a successful team, but here we are making a successful team. Shout out Coach
We're
Woodiel. He didn't think we could do it.
we didn't we could ever team together without just talking, but then we found a way to team together with just talking.
Yeah. If we ever catch him on the streets or whatever, we're gonna have to show him. Be like, hey,
We told you so.
yeah, like, hey, you see this? You see this lack of workmanship and effort? You see those papers where I did all the work and Tommy copied me because that's all that we could come up with. Well, look at us now. We're making no money, but hey, we're here.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah,
I miss Mr. Woodiel.
I do too. I really do. Shout out him, friend of the pod. And see, who else did we have class together with? We had Portel, I think, is that right?
Miss Pertel. Yep.
Yep. She
Pertel
also
together.
didn't believe in us.
Tends to be a common theme.
Yeah. See, we had Mr. Mitchell, which he didn't believe in
Yep.
anybody.
Hey, he believed in no. He
Yeah.
no.
I think the only people he had faith in was his. I think he taught soccer. I think he was the soccer coach. So that team. Yeah. So yeah.
That.
And I'm trying to think who else. I don't think we had anyone else, did we?
Not really.
No.
No. But the classes we did have together were the most memorable.
Well, thank you. That's nice of you to say. Yeah.
That's,
I'd
did you ever
say
have
the
Mr.
same. What?
Did you ever have Mr. Cherry?
Oh yeah, we had Cherry too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking love this.
Oh yeah, he's great. He reminds me of Mr. Pew Pew. They look similar.
They do. They
Yeah.
do.
Maybe they're
They-
related.
Maybe. Mr. Pew Pew last name is not, Cherry, but yeah, maybe they're related.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows?
He's not there
You got-
anymore, though. What?
You got any news?
Oh yeah. I was reminiscing. Yeah, I got news.
What is your news?
Well, in the news, we've got John Jones was talking about Tom Aspinall on Twitter, on X. He said, "Tom, you're talking about something's, you're talking about someone's ego running wild is the most hypocritical thing ever. You literally haven't kept my B word. Well, actually, how are we 10 minutes in? No, we're not 10 minutes in. Yeah, you haven't kept my B word out of your mouth since you won that imaginary championship. Both you and Sergey have 0 championships between your name. It's funny that you actually walk around feeling like the world champion, especially when the actual champion is undefeated and had a flawless last performance. Literally didn't get hit my last fight. Uh, my Stipe fight was blocked well before yours came along, and you weren't even the backup fighter. Trust me, you're the one who's coming around here with the inflated ego and entitlement. That intern
Damn.
championship means absolutely nothing if you seriously haven't noticed yet. All your fight did at Madison Square Garden was confuse the fans. Good thing the UFC and its 2 long-time standing champions are all on the same page. The UFC, Stipe, and I have unfinished business. It's really just that simple. So,
Damn.
yeah. John Jones, Mr. Bones, does not
Mr.
play.
Bone,
He does not
you
play.
know.
I know.
What is tonight?
What?
You know what's tonight?
Hmm.
Do you know what it is?
Is it your birthday?
Nope.
Is it the UFC night?
Nope. TNA Impact is
Oh.
start now. 3
Oh.
hours ago.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Impact is back, baby.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Or TNA is back, but yeah. I went to a TNA show when I was younger. I forget who was always there, but it was a really interesting show.
Huh.
Really entertaining. Yeah. So I'm a big TNA guy.
Wow. Okay.
TNA better than AEW.
I don't know. AEW has my main man Samoa Joe, and they have Edge, aka Mr. Copeland. So
TNA has also had Samoa Joe.
yeah, well they don't have
TNA has had Kurt
Tazz.
Angle. TNA has had Rey Mysterio.
They don't have
TNA has
Tazz.
had Mick Foley.
They don't have Tazz.
They've probably had Tazz at some point.
Yeah, well they don't currently have Tazz, and I support Tazz.
Facts. I want to know what their active roster is. Go on with your next news story. I'm going to find out who is on their roster.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh, okay. Sorry. There was breaking news. I had to read it. Apparently, we're launching targeted strikes against Houthi-controlled Yemen. So.
Okay. Oh well. Who cares?
Yeah. We're supported by the UK and Australia, so we must be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're our allies by a piece of paper, so but we should be fine.
Yeah. See, Teofimo called out Terrence Crawford.
Nice.
Pitbull Cruz called out Ryan Garcia. Let's see. Question.
What's up?
How do you feel about Vasily Lomachenko?
Not a clue who he is.
Well, his amateur career in boxing is 396 to 1.
God damn.
Yeah.
How many of those are against nobodies?
I don't know. I haven't checked. Vasily Lomachenko. He's Ukrainian. Shout out Ukraine.
Yeah, shout out Ukraine.
Yeah.
What's left?
Well, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He's 35 years old. His alias is Loma. He currently lives in Oxnard, California. Here we are. Okay, so he beat Devin Haney. No. Yes. Yes, he beat Devin Haney.
I thought Devin.
What?
I thought Devin Haney had no defeats.
Uh. Oh no, he lost. Okay. Reading
I
the
was like,
wrong side.
I don't know if that's correct, but
I was reading the wrong side,
Devin
but I was close.
won.
That must have been the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable. Devin Haney's
The fucking you're a very unlucky guy.
Yeah.
Hope you know that.
Yeah.
Out of the 319 options, you chose the
396.
396 options. You chose the one that he lost to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me. Okay, so this is his professional boxing record that I'm looking at. Okay. His professional boxing record is 17-3. He's fought Devin Haney, Jermaine Ortiz, Richard Comey, Masayoshi Nakatani, Teofimo Lopez, Luke Campbell, Anthony Crolla, Joe Pedraza, Jorge, George Linares, maybe it's Jorge, I don't know, Guillermo Rigondo, Miguel Mariaga, Jason Sosa, Nicholas Walters, Roman Martinez, Romila. I'm not gonna go through all of these. Yeah, his amateur record. Well, this is supposed to say what? Oh, maybe we have some incorrect information. Hold the
Anyway,
phones. Hold the phones. This is supposed to. BoxRec either has not all of it or has. Or this Instagram is incorrect. Vasily Lomachenko. Let's see. Amateur record. Okay. Oh no, yeah, I was right. Okay. Yeah, 396 wins, 1 loss. Okay. Whew. Sorry. Yeah. He avenged his only loss twice.
damn.
Yeah. He lost to Albert Selimov, and then he beat his ass twice to make up for it. So.
Valid.
Yeah. That's the only way that you
Base.
can do it.
Yep. I support it.
Yeah. But.
Yep.
Yeah.
TNA has TNA. Their men's roster has Bully Ray.
Billy
This
Ray
is their Bully Ray.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, you know who Bully Ray is, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. They have Rhino. Rhino's still in TNA.
Nice.
Yeah. And those are their two big names. They have other people, but you wouldn't know them.
Right.
Oh no, they have one of the world's greatest wrestlers.
Oh.
Santino Marella.
Mmm.
They have Santino Marella. That makes the show worth watching.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Santino Marella is the GOAT.
Okay.
Yep. The women's roster doesn't have very many notable names. Yeah, no, yeah, their women's roster is lacking. But that tends to be the case with most wrestling companies.
Mm-hmm.
So What's your next bit of news?
Oh, okay. Um,
You didn't seem interested in my news.
I was interested. I was drinking water.
That makes sense. Um, no, they also have Trinity, which Trinity was in WWE for the longest time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bully Ray, because I looked him up to see what he's doing. Uh, he said that The Rock should not be in WWE WrestleMania 2024.
No,
No, he says he is not needed.
that is facts.
Yeah.
World War III is trending. Oh, well, that must have been what you were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're involved.
No, World War III is not starting. The U.S. is bombing someone in Yemen.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We got involved. Now it's a
No,
thing.
are you surprised?
No.
When we have a fucking Democrat in office, we go to war against Iraq again.
Yemen's not in Iraq.
It's fucking Iran backed.
Okay.
It's all for oil.
Is it over oil again? Is that what they're saying?
100%. No one's saying that, but it's probably for oil.
Oh, this is a retaliation. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what they're saying.
Then he will come with the.
Okay. The U.S. and British military has bombed more than a dozen sites used by the Iranian-backed Houthis in Yemen on Thursday. Okay. In a massive retaliatory strike using warships and submarine-launched Tomahawk missiles and fighter jets. The military targets included air defense and coastal radar strike drone and missile storage, launching locations, so on and so forth. President Joe Biden said the strikes were meant to demonstrate that the U.S. and its allies will not tolerate the militant group's ceaseless attacks on the Red Sea. He said that they only made the move after attempts at diplomatic negotiations and careful deliberation had already happened. Bullshit. These strikes are in direct response to the unprecedented Houthi attacks against international maritime vessels in the Red Sea, including the use of anti-ship ballistic missiles for the first time in history. That's wild. He noted the attacks endangered U.S. personnel and civilian mariners and jeopardized trade, and he added, "I will not hesitate to direct further measures to protect our people and the free flow of international commerce as necessary." Okay.
And then the U.S. is like, no, you can't have control of what goes into your country. Fuck you guys.
Oh, okay. So, uh, Houthis in Yemen launched the largest Red Sea drone and missile attack. There was no damage reported. They missed. And then Biden was like, "Damn it, shoot them down."
God, is it bad that I support the fucking Yemen? It's like
I don't know.
it,
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Do we know anything about? I've never even fucking heard about Houthi.
not a.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Uh, let's see. Uh, the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin is hospitalized from prostate cancer surgery. I don't care. Uh, the warning appeared to have had at least some sort of short-lived impact. Attacks stopped for several days on Tuesday. However, the Houthi rebels fired the largest ever barrage of drones and missiles targeting shipping in the Red Sea. They responded by shooting down 18 drones, 2 cruise missiles, and an anti-ship missile. Oh, okay, so it didn't work because we shot the missiles first. Okay, and on Thursday, they fired an anti-ship ballistic missile into the Gulf of Aden, which was seen by a commercial ship, but did not hit the ship. Okay. That's awesome. In a call with reporters, senator, administration, and military officials said that after the Tuesday attacks, Biden convened his national security team and was presented with military options for a response. He then directed Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, In a separate attack, UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said that the Royal Air Force carried out targeted strikes against military facilities used by the Houthis. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I don't care. The Defense Ministry said 4 fighter jets based in Cyprus took part in the strikes. Noting the militants have carried out a series of dangerous attacks on shipping, he added, "This cannot stand." He said the UK took limited, necessary, and proportionate action in self-defense alongside the United States with non-operational support from the Netherlands, Canada, Bahrain, against targets tied to these attacks to degrade Houthi military capabilities and protect global shipping. The governments of Australia, Bahrain, Canada, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, New Zealand, and South Korea joined the US and UK in issuing a statement that said while the aim is to de-escalate tensions and restore stability in the Red Sea, the Allies won't hesitate to defend lives and protect commerce in a critical waterway. The rebels, who have carried out 27 attacks, including dozens of drones and missiles just since November 19th, have warned that any attack by American forces on its sites in Yemen will spark a fierce military response. The high-ranking Houthi official, Ali Aquahome, vowed that there would be retaliation. The battle will be bigger and beyond the imagination and expectation of the Americans and the British, he said in a post on Twitter. Masrah, a Houthi-run satellite news channel, described strikes hitting the Al-Dalami air base north of Sana'a, the airport in the port city of the Hodeidah camp east of Sada, and the airport in the city of Tazz, and the airport near Hajjah. The Houthis did not immediately offer any damage or casualty information. A senator administration said that while the U.S. expects the strikes will degrade in Houthis' capabilities, we will not be surprised to see some sort of response. Although they haven't seen anything yet, officials say the U.S. used warplanes based on the Navy aircraft carrier USS Dwight D. Eisenhower and Air Force fighter jets, while the Tomahawk missiles were fired from Navy destroyers and a submarine. The Houthis say the assaults are aimed at stopping an Israeli war on Hamas in the Gaza Strip. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, at first I was like, damn, why the fuck are we fighting the Houthis now? What happened to Hamas? Why is that not talked about? And then it says here the Houthis say their assaults are aimed at stopping Israel's war on Hamas. They are the Houthis and the Hamas are like buddies, and they're both trying to stop Israel. And then Biden said, "No, kill him." So now we have the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, Air Force fighter jets, Tomahawk missiles, which those are no fucking fun, and other assorted bombs being thrown at them from their area in Yemen. The targets increasingly have little to no connection to Israel and imperial crucial trade route linking Asia. Okay, so they say that it's supposed to stop Israel's war on Hamas, but the targets that they've been shooting at and trying to blow up and stuff have little or no connection to Israel and imperial crucial trade route linking Asia and the Middle East with Europe. So they're like, yeah, we're with Hamas. We're gonna take down Israel and stop this nonsensical war. But we're not good at aiming, so, like, give us some leeway. Like, this is, like...
It's like when a kid, you're getting onto a little kid, and they're like, well, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, it's like you're playing catch with your son, but instead of throwing it back at you, he threw it through the glass window.
Yeah. I was just trying to have fun, make everyone happy.
Let's see. The United Nations Security Council passed a resolution Wednesday that demanded the Houthis immediately cease the attack and implicitly condemn their weapons supplier, Iran. Okay, so they're getting their weapons from Iran. That's also fun. It was approved by a vote of 11-0 with 4 abstentions: Russia, China, Algeria, and Mozambique. Of course, Russia's against it, and so is China. I mean, China is like, we don't care. And then Russia's like, we don't like you. I don't know anything about Algeria or Mozambique. They're never in the news.
Nope.
Britain's participation in the strikes underscored the Biden administration's effort to use a broad international coalition to battle the Houthis rather than appear going in alone. Okay, so Britain's participation is to show that it's not just the U.S. that wants them to stop. It was their way of saying everyone wants you to stop. You're not hitting your target. It's not going well. You're stopping a global trading route. This is like if the child hit a glass window, but the glass window was a train that brings in supplies to impoverished people. Except that...
What kind of is that?
I don't know. My metaphor's not great.
Playing fetch with your dog, but your dog's a truck and you're trying to deliver a package.
Yeah. See, you're getting it.
It's a terrible fucking analogy.
Okay, let me rephrase it then. Okay, so you and your child are playing catch. Okay, and the child misses, and they hit the postal person that's driving the U.S. Postal Service truck. They hit them directly in the head, and now nobody gets mail in that area.
Yeah. Okay. See that was good. That's good.
Your child killed a postal person with a bad throw of the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. It fits. Okay, so what is a coalition? Let's see what it... Do you know what the definition of a coalition is?
Hey Siri. No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. So, right here it says the impact of international shipping and escalating attacks, however, triggered a coalition warning, which was signed by the United States, Australia, Bahrain, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, Germany, Italy, Japan, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Singapore, and the United Kingdoms. A coalition is a temporary alliance for a joint action. So if the people, the Houthis, if the Houthis, if the Housezinians say if the Housezinianese
just stop
say we're gonna keep going, and they're gonna keep hitting the postal people that drive the truck through the neighborhood, then Australia, the Bahrain, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, Germany, Italy, Japan, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Singapore, and the United Kingdom, as well as us, are going to go over there and beat the fuck out of the kid until he stops playing baseball.
We'll drag it out for 12 years.
Yeah, it's going to go on for a long time. You know, people are going to freak out and they're going to say, "Oh, well, World War III is happening, and Biden's starting World War III, and I don't want to get drafted." But then also, most of the United States is so obese, overweight, and in critical condition because of our healthcare system that we can't be drafted anyway.
Speak for yourself.
You can't get drafted either. You have a hole in your heart and a nose that's so long that you can't play camouflage.
I have to paint my nose camouflage.
It has to be a whole ass tree.
Yeah.
You have to lay completely flat, unmoving, and your nose is now a tree for people to hide
behind.
behind.
A mile shopping? I'd be like, yeah. And they'd be like, good enough for us. Here's a gun.
Yeah.
Good luck.
No, they won't hire you because of your critical alcoholism.
No, it's critical.
It's critical.
No, it's not. I'm doing good.
Are you?
I am.
What are you drinking tonight?
Water.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Vodka tonics don't count.
Shit. Too bad. Joke's on you. It's a gin and tonic.
Oh. But anyway, lighter news. Let's see. Terrence Crawford, our main man Bud, has been talking shit on Twitter as well.
Everyone on Twitter.
What?
Everyone's talking shit on Twitter.
Yeah, but you know,
It makes for good content.
It is. Let's see. What? Let's see. He was talking shit on Jaren Enos, for backing out, and he said, like I said before, Jaren Enos has had 2 opportunities to fight me. We talking about a kid that's still fighting in the theater. Make it make sense. And he also said, Teofimo Lopez, yo little bitch ass better worry about them little guys that's on your ass down there in your weight class. It's crazy every time I see you hoe ass, you don't even look my way. But when you're in front of a camera, you got so much to say. You a pussy.
Ah, man. Trash talking nowadays is so classy.
Oh, yeah. And they both replied. Jaren said, you send it, I'll sign it. And then Teofimo, I don't think he said anything. I don't have any screenshots of it, so maybe not. But anyway, Tom Big Train Nolan is coming soon in the debut in the UFC.
Hell yeah. Don't know who that is.
Tom Nolan? You don't know Tom Nolan?
Not Tom Nolan. Should I know Tom Nolan?
I think you should. Tom Nolan. Let's see. He's 6-0-0 in the UFC. He's got 4 wins by knockout and 3 first-round finishes. So 3 of his 6 are first-round knockouts, or possibly, yeah. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And his nickname is Big Train. So
Big Train?
Yeah, you know why?
Yeah.
Why? Can you guess? Guess.
He's got a big dick and he's running trains on the locker room.
Close. He has a giant train tattoo on his torso.
Damn.
On his chest, specifically.
Was not close at all.
No, not even a little bit. But that's okay.
You know, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah. Diaz versus Masvidal has been announced. You excited?
For that fight? No, not really.
Oh, why not?
They're both washed up.
Yeah, but they're fighting. So we get to see who's more washed up.
Nick Diaz or Nate Diaz?
Nick Diaz.
Oh, that's a bit more exciting.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think Nate Diaz's contract is expired. How are they doing that?
Wait. Nate Diaz. Okay, Nate Diaz.
How? I thought his contract was expired with the UFC. Or did you get info from an older fight?
Oh, it's not UFC, it's boxing.
Oh. Masvidal not in the UFC now?
I don't think so. I think he's retired officially.
Well, shit.
Let's see. Masvidal versus Diaz. March 2024. 2024. Yep, boxing fight. See, they're both veterans. Come to blows in Las Vegas. News was first reported by Happy Punch and later confirmed by Ariel Helwani. The UFC has given the green light. Masvidal is still under UFC contract. And Diaz fought out his contract when he defeated Tony Ferguson at 279. Masvidal and Diaz fought before in the main event of UFC 244. Okay. Okay, their last fight. Get this. I think this is funny. Masvidal and Diaz fought before in the main event of UFC 244. Their bout was the very first BMF title fight, where Donald Trump was in attendance and Dwayne Johnson awarded the winner. It ended controversially, however, as the doctor called the fight off due to a cut Diaz sustained on his brow. Because of this, Masvidal's victory was marred, and the BMF moniker didn't feel as deserved.
Beautiful.
He got a cut on his eye, and the doctor there was like, no. Can't have that. That's gross. That's icky.
That's no good.
Yeah. So I think that this is going to be exciting.
I think it'll be interesting, at least.
2 MMA veterans fighting in boxing.
Yeah.
And
what fighting under?
What?
What promotions is it going to be?
Let's see.
Like, who's fight? Probably DAZN, but I wonder if Jake Paul's fucking company.
Do you think he's got a pocket in it?
Maybe. MVP.
Let me see. Come on, Happy Punch. Let's see. Oh, last week. Let's see. Okay. January 1st, last week. George Masvidal. He said unretired. And then Jake Paul replied to it in a now since deleted tweet. Said, yeah, gonna go box Nate Diaz, whatever. Come see me when Dana gives you permission. So I think he's pocketed in it.
Dana doesn't really like Jake Paul, so I doubt he's got a pocket in it.
You don't think so?
No. Plus, he'd be posting about it if he did.
That is true. Yeah, but it could be cutting a promo.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Maybe him and Dana White's been working under the radar.
Only time will tell.
I think. Let's see. It's confirmed in March. Maybe it's going to be a boxing match at a UFC fight.
What day in March?
That's a good question. That's a good question, actually.
Because Jake Paul's fighting March 2nd.
Yeah, he could be on that card, you think?
Maybe.
Let's see. Posted, given green light, blah, blah, blah. George Masvidal is 1-0 in boxing when he dropped a unanimous against Gilbert Burns. Let's see. Nate Diaz is 0-1 against Jake Paul. Let's see. It just says 2024. They don't have a date, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, it being in March and there not being a day is kind of odd.
Yeah, they're like, sometime in March it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a little sus. I think, personally. But, oh well. We'll see.
Oh, Fury and Usyk were supposed to fight by now.
Yeah. That never happened. We'll see.
I'm looking up Fury to see if he's posted anything about it.
Yeah. Well, while you're doing that, I will go on in the news.
February 7th
February?
is when it's February 17th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 days after
Anyway.
Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
How do they expect people to buy those?
Most people don't spend all their money on their partner on Valentine's Day.
You do if you fucked up.
Yeah.
And those are the people that watch this stuff. We're not the poster children of successful relationships, Tommy.
Not me.
But yeah, that. Well, we'll see what happens. You know, I'll look up the pay-per-view purchases after. See what goes down.
See what happens.
Yeah. But
What's next?
Oscar De La Hoya called out Floyd.
Are we surprised?
No. He said, pre-run with Floyd, Ryan wants Haney. Post-run with Floyd, Ryan wants Rolly. Golden Boy has worked with Ryan Garcia since he turned pro, and together they have made him the biggest draw in boxing. We will make his fight with Rolly into a huge event, as we always do. Floyd, if you want to give Ryan the secret to defense in the ring, that's great. Other than that, if you're still a promoter like it says here, fuck off.
That's fair.
Yeah, it is fair. Yeah, all of a sudden, you know, he turns tide. He goes under the tutelage of Mayweather, and now he wants the easy stuff.
Yeah. Wild. I just find it funny that he got kicked out of the Canelo camp.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia. Because he wasn't putting in the work. But then he goes all the way to the Mayweather camp.
Yeah. That's unfortunately how it is, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Oh
well. More in the news. Ed Matthews is going to be fighting a mystery opponent January 20th. No one knows who it is yet, but it's a MF and DAZN Series 12. It's going to be sponsored by Prime, as always. Kick and Steak. It's going to be in Leeds, UK. We'll see what happens. Misfits.
Hell yeah.
Misfits
I'm not
boxing.
excited for any Misfits cards.
Do what?
So I'm not really excited for any of the Misfits cards.
Oh, why not?
It's just, if KSI is not on it, it's not really worth watching.
Oh.
To be honest.
Okay. More in the news, I guess. Zhong Weilei and Xiaonan Yan, I don't know, will meet for the first title fight for UFC 300 for the strawweight title.
Nice.
Both of them are Chinese women, so it's also kind of historic because I think this is the first time that's happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else. Ryan Garcia called out Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz called him back. Pitbull said, "If you want to fight, if you want the fight with me, call your attorney." And then he made a picture that said, "Better call Lupe." Better call Saul.
Yeah.
And then Ryan responded back. He said, "What's a pit bull to a lion?" Oh, sick burn.
Sick burn.
Yeah.
Except for
black text on a white picture. The other one was well made.
Ryan Garcia is cringy sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Is he? I don't think his. Let's see, Ryan Garcia. Let's see. Let's look at your box rec, buddy. Oh, box rec doesn't want me to look at Ryan Garcia without logging in. Well, fuck you. Let's see here. Statistics. Yeah, no, he does. Okay, let me see. Box Live. Whatever. I just want to look at one thing. Last fight. No, that's not it. Active. No. Looking. Damn it. Okay. Here we are. Yeah, okay. His nickname has been The Flash. Ryan The Flash Garcia. So he's not even the Lion. I don't know what he's on about.
Not a clue.
It doesn't even fit. It don't work.
Just calling himself a lion.
He called himself a lion. That's cringe. Let's see. Moreno Albazi and Rodriguez versus Ortega 2 will be February 24th with the UFC. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. What's next? Here we are. Nate Diaz tweeted out, I was supposed to headline UFC 200. Headlining UFC 300 would be better. So we got that going. Maybe. Imagine. That'd be kind of cool. Who knows? But his contract is dead, so he'd have to revive that.
Yeah. I don't think.
You don't think he will?
No.
Today's Mark Chamberlain's birthday. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Mark Chamberlain. Happy birthday, bud.
Yeah.
Google it. Who the fuck Mark Chamberlain is.
You don't know who Mark Chamberlain is?
I've heard the name.
How do you not know Mark Chamberlain?
The fucking English football player?
No, not the football player. The boxer. Mark Thunder Chamberlain. Nothing?
Never. Nope.
You've never heard of him?
Never. Never in a million years.
Wow.
Wow. Well, happy birthday, Mark Chamberlain.
Unbelievable. Yeah, 14-0. A pretty well-rated boxer. He's 25.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him.
He's got a 71% KO streak. Or KO percentage.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's knocking bitches out.
Oh, yeah.
More than you can say for yourself, Benny.
Hey, you know.
Throwing shade.
Throwing shade. Wow. Trying to cut a promo, are we?
No, I just wanted to let you know that I beat you in a boxing match one time.
You'd lose.
No, I definitely would win.
Nah, you'd lose.
No.
Yeah. But anyway.
We'll move on.
Yeah. Amir Albazi is out of his bout against Brandon Moreno on the 24th.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I guess he's being replaced. Yeah, Brandon Royval is replacing him, so that sucks. Let's see, what else? Javier Mendez, one of the MMA trainers for the UFC. He said, only when he fights, he trains with me. Now he trains with me, I don't know. And he says, Coach, this time we have more time to work because I'm not in a fight mode yet.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Did you understand any of that?
Nope.
Okay. Well, this one MMA Instagram said maybe it's a sign that Khabib will return to the UFC.
There's no real reason for Khabib to return. I mean, he's beat everyone there except for Oliveira.
Never know.
But I think Khabib would beat Oliveira pretty easily.
Oh, yeah. Khabib would beat everybody. The Eagle.
Yeah. He would. No, he definitely beat the guy.
Yeah.
Beat any.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unless we're getting a G and fucking Khabib fight finally.
I want Khabib to return, but not under the UFC, but under the WWE. I want him to cut promos in full English.
You know, fuck it. Why not? For the
Khabib versus Lesnar. That's what I want.
Yeah. Is Lesnar still signed with WWE?
Yeah.
He's on a Legends deal at this point.
Probably. Michael Chandler talked about Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, "I'm not worried where the weight is. I finished Conor within the first 2 rounds, and after that, probably end his career."
Damn. Probably.
What do you
Not
think?
gonna lie. Chandler's definitely winning that fight. Yeah. Gonna snap his other leg.
Wow.
Yeah.
But anyway, the last bit of news that I have that's actual news is the little kid. What's his name? The one that's fighting on Jake Paul's card.
Oh yeah.
What's his
That-
name? Jake Paul has a fucking card, actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where he's co-main eventing.
No, like an actual sports card.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you're
worth
talking about-
$15,000.
Are you talking about Walton?
Yeah, Wanna.
Walton. Walton.
Walton. Yeah,
Walton's
Walton.
his last. Walton. That guy. What about him?
Havon Walton.
No, Walton.
What?
Walton.
Wanna? Yeah, it's Havon Anthony Wanna Walton.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm reading how it's on the poster.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Mr. Wanna, the child prodigy, has his own sneaker line already.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. He has his own sneaker line with Jordans, and Jordans are officially making boxing shoes.
That's dope.
Yeah. He convinced them to pick up the sport, I suppose. He was in the Addams Family too. Who was he? He was Pugsley. He was Pugsley Addams.
The more you know.
Yeah. He was also in The Samaritan as Sam
And
Cleary.
his Jordans are not that good.
What?
His Jordans are not that good.
Why do you say that?
He was in Euphoria? The more you know.
Yeah. Why do you say his Jordans are not that good?
I looked at them. They're not my style.
Oh. Well, I mean, he has other colors.
I'm... Okay. Hype beast.
Footwear news. Let's see. Sports Skeeta. Soul Retriever. Just look at Google images. Are you talking about his lows? Because those aren't what I'm talking about.
Yeah, his low tops are what I saw.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm talking about. So he has... let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up and send it to you. Oh yeah, I have an image. I can just... here, I'll send you the image. Hold on. Where are they at? Technical slowing the fuck down because I... Here we are. Restore. I had accidentally deleted it. Whoopsies. Okay, now go to Snapchat. Send image to you. Zoom in. There we are. It's a blurry image because it's a video, but there you go.
Ah, those are pretty dope.
Yeah, it's just a basic black Jordan boxing boot with the red Air Jordan logo and whatnot. He also has a set that are completely white as well. He has that in a different video though.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty excited to see how far they take that because boxing boots, boxing shoes, don't really have that many nice brands that I like personally. You know, you got Title. Nike's already been in the game, but Jordan hasn't. You got let's see. You got Vipers. You got wow. Timu is trying to really sell me on boxing shoes. I don't want. Yeah, they got Venom. Venom's not bad. I'm not opposed to them. You got Everlast, which they've been around a while.
Everlast is what I used.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you try out the Jordan boots?
Probably.
Yeah.
Jordans would probably be comfortable.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got let's see where was I at? Oh, here we are. You got Ringside. That's the Dick's Sporting Goods brand. You got Adidas. They have the SpeedX. So on and so forth. But yeah, I'm excited to see how far that goes. I really am. I think it'd be really cool to see how far Juana Walton gets with that brand deal. But unrelated, not news. News to you, not news like news. I was watching this video, right?
Right.
It was of George Foreman.
Okay.
He was talking on a talk show, obviously. He was talking on this talk show to somebody. It never really showed the talk show host, but he was asked the question: was there anyone that you were afraid to go against in the ring? And it did the dramatic cuts and stuff, making it look all nice. And he's like, they asked, were you ever afraid of Ali? And he's like, oh no, I was never afraid of Muhammad Ali. I wasn't afraid of him. I just respected him, because there's a difference.
Yeah.
And he said, no, the only one that I was ever afraid of was smoking Joe Frazier. And he was talking about why. He said, one of the things that he did, because every boxer does their own things to get in the other person's head. Like Jake Paul, he's like super cocky, and he like sticks his tongue out, and he gets all fruity up there, and really psychs them out, and he tries his hardest to piss them off so that they lose sight of things.
Yeah.
And Logan, he did his promos and stuff. He didn't
Logan,
really. Yeah, he wasn't a good example.
Terrible example.
Yeah.
KSI does jumping jacks.
Yeah. He did fist push-ups as well. In his corner, he would do push-ups on his fists. But anyway, and Muhammad Ali, he had his dance. But George Foreman, one of his things was he would look directly in their eye and never blink. He would stare them down, give them this really mean, mad dog eye, and he'd try to psych them out and everything. But Joe Frazier did not budge, and he stared right back, and it scared him. He was like, "Oh shit," because most people, they get psyched out, they look down, they look down at their shoes. He was hoping Joe Frazier would look down at his shoes, but he never did. He just stared right back, and he was ready. And
Foreman's.
Yeah.
But
what were you saying?
George Foreman still beat Joe Frazier, so
Yeah, but he said that he was the only person that he ever got scared of. I'm like, damn, that's something.
Intimidated, and he matched your energy plus some. You'd be like, oh well, that's no fun.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you, so my question to you is, if you were up against somebody, if you were up against a famous boxer, or maybe you're wanting to just go against like celebrity boxers like iDubbbz, Logan, whoever, is there anyone that you think would psych you out, or do you think that you have, the energy where you can't be psyched out?
I think probably Jake Paul.
You think so? You think his strategy would work?
Yeah.
Do you,
His in psyching out would work for me. His shit talking's not great.
yeah, but the whole getting in your head, making you pissed off and lose track.
Yeah, like once you're in the ring trying to get under each other's skin before the fight, he would probably be the one to do it.
Yeah, you think you?
Because the rest kind of there, kind of just chumps,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm like, yeah, he could take my head off. I should be a little worried about this guy. You know?
Yeah, well, I think out of all the people that I've seen try and do some intimidation work, I think I don't know. I think
It's a hard one.
yeah. I man, see, that's not him. I think I think Canelo. I think Canelo has the most intimidating looks about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would.
Or
I think he'd psych me out.
obviously, any pro boxer is gonna fucking intimidate me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I can't think of a single celebrity boxer that I'd. Well, see,
Like
YouTube boxers. I don't.
if standing across from you, you're gonna shit your bricks because you're for a long night.
Oh yeah.
And it's over when he says it's over. It's like, no, I'm good. Good on that. Tyson Fury would be another one, too.
Yeah. I think. Oh, man. That's a. See, no, not them. See, I'm looking at the YouTube boxing list right now. We got. Let's see. KSI, no, he doesn't really intimidate. I guess Jake Paul's like I said, he gets a little fruity. He's not really scare tactics. He's just trying to get under your skin.
Yeah.
Logan doesn't really scare me. Anisan Gibb, no. Austin McBroom, no. Deji, no. FaZe Temper, no. I guess Slim. Slim might.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like actually taking this as seriously as possible.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah. FaZe Sensei, maybe. Trying to see. Landon McBroom, no. Salt Poppy, definitely not. There is nothing scary about Salt Poppy. I cannot. Swarms, hell no. Bryce Hall, no. Fusi, no. I mean, Fusi would scare me, but just because he's an unmedicated whack job. DDG, that maybe DDG. Maybe, because he went in, did what he had to do, and walked right back out. He had no time to play these games. Let's see. Harvey from Epic Mealtime, he was pretty spooky looking when he got all sweaty and stuff. You remember him? You remember that one? You remember Harvey from Epic Mealtime versus Ego Raptor? Aaron from Game Grumps?
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Let's see. No, not them. Myth was pretty spooky. Oh man, that's that guy. Oh man, that's that guy. Okay, so so okay. You don't okay. So when we talk about Ryan Garcia, right?
Yeah.
Unless I'm looking at him, I confuse him for Pineda. I confuse him for
What?
Luis Pineda.
They look nothing alike.
No, not at all. But
No,
oh damn, that's sad. They have Anderson Silva on the YouTube boxing rec. And Floyd.
yeah. Nate Diaz is probably on there too.
He is. Yeah. And Nate Robinson and Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley. Wow, they have some people on here I didn't even know tried boxing. They have Supreme Patty. They have Boot Gang. I didn't know he did boxing. Let's see. Who else? Man. They got... Oh, I forgot that Ethan from Crank Gameplays, the Markiplier's buddy. I forgot he boxed.
Yeah. Pretty sure he knocked the guy out too.
Yeah, he did. He successfully did.
Yeah.
And knockoff Logan Paul as well.
Oh, he's on there?
Yeah.
Who was knockoff Logan Paul?
Rodney Peterson.
Is it Logan Paul's actual doppelganger?
Yeah, not Logan Paul.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who
I thought.
He did not win.
No.
No.
Fitting.
Yeah, fitting. Yeah. I think he has to keep that rule.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou are on here as well.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I gotta take some of this allergy medicine, bro. I got hit with an allergy.
Oh, yeah?
Why do you think I got all quiet all of a sudden? I'm over here dying.
Speed boxed? I show Speed boxed?
Yeah, he sparred KSI and got pieced up and started crying.
Fitting. Let's see. Oh, they have Roman Fury. Okay. Let's see. They got who else is here? Andre August is on here as well. Why? Why is Andre August on YouTube boxing?
Because he boxed Jake Paul.
Oh. That's right. Man, well, yeah, okay. I was going to start to dispute that doesn't make sense, but he's still technically a YouTube boxer. Yeah. Technically. Other than
Boxer.
that, yeah.
USA
Oh, hey, Blake Hall. The knockoff Jake Paul.
I didn't even know there was a knockoff Jake Paul.
Yeah. Blake Hall and not Jake Paul. Or not Jake Paul and not Logan Paul. They both exist.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, I don't have anything else to really talk about. So.
Do it.
I said I don't have anything else to talk about. So.
Yeah. I was like, I'm surprised Bryce Hall was not on that list.
Bryce Hall. Yeah, he's here.
Oh, okay. You just didn't name him.
He's not worth naming.
Bryce Hall's dope.
You think so?
He fucking knocked a dude out in bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah, but he also lost on his first debut.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Vinny Hacker's on here too, and I didn't talk about him.
Yeah.
And so is Alex Wasabi, aka Ryan Garcia.
Still can't believe Box Rep got that wrong.
Blueface has
On a
boxed
scale
twice.
on a scale of 1 to 10, are you excited to see TNA wrestling back?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I don't have my hopes up. I don't have my hopes down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that Blueface boxed?
Yeah.
Huh. See, I saw a video of him sparring.
boxed.
I saw a video of him sparring with Floyd Mayweather. but I didn't know that he boxed. Yeah, he boxed Ed Matthews and Kane Trujillo, and he won both of them. Unanimous decision the first time, TKO the second time.
The more you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I still don't care, but, it happened.
No one cares what fucking Blueface is doing.
I saw a video yesterday that was this person talking about Blueface. And they said that Blueface fans all look like ferrets. Blueface himself looks like a ferret that's trying to be a gangster. And his music sounds like a ferret that's being electrocuted. And I couldn't agree more. So yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking accurate.
Yeah. Because he's made two good songs. His song with NLE Choppa, I think, was pretty good. The one where he's done two songs with NLE Choppa. Both of those were good because it had NLE Choppa. But him, on the other hand, is not that great. Yeah, he sound
valid.
When people use auto-tune and stuff, they're supposed to sound better. That's the goal. But then he just goes on the mic and he's like, yeah, aight. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, come on. Just a little bit. Just
a little bit.
Like,
Nice.
you don't need to... Your voice is like gravel, and I would rather choke on gravel than listen to it.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, But NLE is like really... I like him. I like him a lot. He's... NLE Choppa is really good. And he's dumb as fuck, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't deny that one. Yeah.
He doesn't believe in the vaccines. He has a herbal remedy business that he says cures COVID. And he also pushes that gangster stuff without actually being scary. Yeah, it's like a. Once I heard okay, let me go back a bit. Once I heard that Birdman, I think it was Birdman. It might have been Suge Knight. I think it was Birdman though. Once I heard that Birdman would do gay shit with Lil Wayne when he signed him, which you can look that up if you don't trust.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Once I learned that he was doing gay shit with Lil Wayne, I'm like, oh, so nobody's like actually a gangster anymore, huh? Like the whole like I'm intimidated by Birdman. That's why I never left Young Money Records. That's why I never strayed away from what was that record that they were all on? I think it was Young Money. Let's see. Birdman. I went back too far. Birdman. Hold on. Yeah. He would kiss Lil Wayne on the lips. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't scared anymore. I think that stuff like that is just it's not scary. Gangster rap isn't as like intimidating anymore.
Facts.
Because of that and shit like that. Because
yeah.
once you hear that Lil Wayne, the most well-known blood gang rapper ever, has been
Yeah.
like being smooched on by his record label holder since he was like 16. Yeah, that's well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one left that has. You know what? No, I don't think that. Is there a single gangster rapper left that you're like, damn, no, they're hard. Yeah, they're from the streets.
No, not really.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. You know, Snoop Dogg's out here cooking with Martha Stewart. Yeah,
50 Cent is selling water.
yeah, he owns a water company. You know, Meek Mill. No one's heard from him in a while. Drake was never hard. He was from Degrassi. You know, he played a guy in a wheelchair.
Canadian.
Do what?
He's Canadian.
Yeah, and he's Canadian.
He's-
Lil Wayne got kissed on the lips by force and didn't shoot the guy, so maybe he liked it a little. Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Birdman tried to explain it as, oh yeah, it's just a friendly thing.
No.
No.
I don't think that. I don't think you're gonna come around smooching me for a friendly thing, are you?
No.
So,
No.
Yeah. So gangster raps.
If any of my guy friends, it's probably gonna be fucking on the cheek or something, just as a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For like a or for like a woman, if they're like, oh yeah, you're so I don't know. I don't know of a situation where a woman would ask that, but
I don't want to know.
yeah. But yeah, Ice Cube, he's not hard.
No.
Trying to think who else is technically a gangster. Dre, nope. I'm not scared of Dre. He's old as shit. Trying to think. Can you think of any other gangster rappers? Like at all?
No.
Yeah.
Not really my type of music.
True. You listen to Bread Sheeran.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, we.
I show speed, do a backflip, and this man got so much hang time on that backflip. He was basically levitating.
I saw a fucking I saw a video of I Show Speed that made me actually like him a little.
What was the video?
So he was at Aiden Ross's place, right?
Right.
And NLE Choppa was there, and he was dapping up his guys, and they did, I guess, what's like a really well-known like blood handshake on cam.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a Crip handshake. I don't know which. I don't fucking care. But one of the two. He was dapping him up, and Aiden Ross was like, "Oh, that's a really cool handshake. I want to do that." And they're like, "No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't need to do that." And he was like, "No, please let me." So they dapped him up, but they didn't do the blood part. And Aiden Ross was like, "No, I want what he got. I want that same handshake." And first of all, Aiden Ross, cringe as always.
Yeah.
But he was like, "No, I want that." And and NLE was like, fine. And he was gonna dap him up and use the the blood handshake, I guess. And I Show Speed was there, and he's like, no, we're not doing, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
And he, I guess, like talked to him after and told him, was like, yeah, you don't want to do that, because once you have done that handshake and you're not a blood or a Crip or whatever the fuck it is, apparently the rule is that you have to be jumped in after, or you are jumped at for some fucking reason, which I don't. I guess
initiation, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if the mic picked that up, but like everything fell.
Nope, didn't hear anything.
Okay, I bet they did, but anyway, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Stuff fell. But yeah, initiation or like don't disrespect our colors or something like that. I don't really personally care, but I guess it's kind of valid that he stopped him because like out of all the streamers that I know, Aiden Ross has been swatted so many more times than the rest of them.
It's like part of his brand now.
Yeah, so I don't. If your address is that well known, I guess it's probably safe for you to not do it. Instead of saying, well, fuck it, let's see what happens.
Or, maybe invest in a VPN. God damn.
Nah, that takes away from the fun of his stream.
IP address.
What?
They use his IP address to do it. So, like, just get a fucking VPN. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I think it's fine. But speaking of Aiden Ross, did you ever hear more about that thing that Kick was doing that would pay people to stream on there? Is that still a thing? Is that something we can get?
It's not been confirmed nor denied yet. No one, Kick never really announced it themselves. It was kind of just an online rumor, but then Kick the idea, and so.
Okay. Well, if they end up doing that, then we may do that. No. But
yeah. How long has this episode been, Vinny?
It's been a minute. An hour, 21 minutes, 30 seconds. But
fuck yeah.
Before we clock off, before we end the day, I wanted to say to our listeners, we may possibly, drum roll, whatever. We may possibly have a second pod for D&D called One More Roll, and it's going to be me as the dungeon master for a change for the first time. So we'll see how well that goes.
Even if I'm not in on it, then he will still have his own second podcast.
Yep. Even if Tommy decides that being a dungeoneer is not his style, it'll still go on. It'll be me and Mr. and Mrs. Fall. They will have actual names to use at that point. And possibly Tommy. We're gonna do an initial initial one-off, just one long pod campaign to see if Tommy likes it. They'll hop on here, and thanks to me, I guess I'm gonna pay for their fucking mics. They're gonna. Yeah, well, I'm getting them some snowballs. What?
You got to get that OnlyFans started back up.
At this point, maybe. I swear. Yeah. Speaking of getting things, you need to come get this Christmas gift, I swear.
Fucking I know. I need to get down there.
Yeah.
It's going to be freezing cold next week, so I'm not going out down there next week.
That's unfortunate because my dad's making chili.
Yeah, it's a perfect week for it. Yeah. But literally from Saturday to fucking Saturday to Thursday.
Yeah.
It's going to be like negatives or like single digit weather.
Yeah, tomorrow's a flash freeze. But anyway.
For you, not for us.
Yeah, but anyway.
You got a high of 48.
High of 40? Ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. But that'll be in the morning. It's going to get colder throughout the day.
Yeah. Take the bike out for a spin tomorrow morning? Maybe?
I took the bike out for a spin today.
Was it worth it?
Oh, yeah. Bro, I got on the bike. Fucking In the Club by 50 Cent came on.
Ah, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was living like a high life, bro.
There's one 50 Cent song. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but I'll send it to you. Pop Smoke covered it, and it was really good.
This is the one Pop Smoke was in?
No.
No.
I don't know.
No.
But But anyway,
All right.
I'll send it to you. Yeah. There's gonna be a one-off D&D campaign. I'm gonna have them make characters for it. I'm gonna have them make you a character for it, so that you don't have to do anything, or you can make it yourself. That's up to you. Uh, we'll we'll do
I'll
a
pitch
little.
you.
You know.
I'll pitch you some character ideas of shit I used to have growing up.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Make it work.
and you make it into an actual D&D character.
All right, and then we'll do it over Discord as we've been doing this already.
Yeah,
Do a little one-off, see if you like it. If you don't like it, you don't have to continue. If you do like it, sounds peachy. If you like it just a little bit and you don't want to be left out, you can be a recurring person to just play the NPCs. I don't know.
just play the NPCs.
Yeah, just have you come up and join the one more role, and you can be like the bartender.
Reoccurring character if my character doesn't get killed off in the first one.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first one's just a one-off.
Yeah, well, if he gets killed, then game's game.
Yeah.
Can't get back.
True, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But anyway, that concludes it. We don't have any sponsors or anything
Like,
else to shout out.
subscribe.
So.
Yep. Like, subscribe, do what you do. Then bye bye.
Bye bye.